Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Rajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Rajajana Ranjana Yamunatira Pranahari Yamunatira Pranahari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Prabhupada, 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 Shiva Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Shiva Prabhupada. Jai Jai Gurudev, 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 Jai Gurudev. Jaya Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivajagacharya Hastu Tarasita Sishimad. His Divine Grace is Confound Acharya Jagadguru Sri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jaya Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivajagacharya Hastu Tarasita Sishimad. His Divine Grace is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki Jai. Anand Guru Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Friends, go Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopina Shyama Korada Kanda Giri Gorodhan Ki Jai. Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Mathura Dham Ki Jai. Navadvip Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai. Jamuna Mai Ki Jai. Ganges Mai Ki Jai. Tulasi Devi Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Samarita Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Nitai Gaura Premanande. All glories assembled devotees. All glories assembled devotees. All glories assembled devotees. Glories to Sri Guru Sri Gauranga. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prita Bhutanga Srimati Bhakti Srita Shamatana Namaste Krishna Parashita Nasi Gaura Karuna Sati Bhakti Srita Narayana Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Divim Saraswati Vyasam Tato Janam Mudirayet Nashta Prayasa Vadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Suki Bhakti Bhavati Naistiki Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Adhyana Timirandasya Dhyananjana Sarakaya Chakshunu Bhalichandena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sakutam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadam Dadati Swadantikam Vandeham Sri Gurun Sri Yutaparakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavam Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakam Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagapati Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Yorangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwar Prisavana Suteti Pranamami Hari Priya Vanchakalpatarubhasya Vivasam Vivasya Patitanam Paviyo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Radhadara Sivasari Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 11. The Perfect Society, Four Social Orders, Four Social Classes. Text number 14. Viprasya Dayaladini Sad Anyasya Pratigraha Ragyo Vritti Pajagu Tur Avipradva Karadibi Viprasya Madini Sad Anyasya Pratigraha Ragyo Vritti Pajagu Tur Avipradva Karadibi Viprasyadya Yanadini Sad Anya Syapati Graha Ragyo Vritti Prajaguptu Avipradva Karadibi Syapati Graham Ragyono Vritti Prajaguptur Avipradvam Karadibihi Viprasya Dhyaya Nadini Sadanyasya Pati Graham Radio Britin Praja Goptur Avipradvam Karadibihi Viprasya Dhyaya Nadini Sadanyasya Pratigraham Radio Britin Praja Goptur Avipradvakaradibihi Viprasya Dhyaya Nadini Sadanyasya Pratigraham Radio Britin Praja Goptur Avipradvakaradibihi Dini Sadanyasya Pratigraham Radio Vritti Praja Goptur Avipradvakaradibihi Viprasya of the Brahmana Adhyayana Adini reading the Vedas etc. Sat 6 to study the Vedas, to teach the Vedas, to worship the deity, to teach others how to worship, to accept charity, and to give charity. Anyasya of those other than the Brahmanas, the Ksatriyas, Apratigraham, without accepting charity from others. The Ksatriyas may execute the 5 other occupational duties prescribed for the Brahmanas. Ragya of the Ksatriya, Vritti to the means of livelihood, Praja Guptu to maintain the subjects, Aviprat from those who are not Brahmanas. Va or Kara Adibihi by levying revenue taxes, custom duties, fines for punishment, etc. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Padaki. For a Brahmana, there are 6 occupational duties. A Ksatriya should not accept charity, but he may perform the other 5 of these duties. A king or Ksatriya is not allowed to levy taxes on Brahmanas. but he may make his livelihood by levying minimal taxes, custom duties, and penalty fines upon his other subjects. Please repeat. For a Brahmana, there are 6 occupational duties. A Ksatriya should not accept charity, but he may perform the other 5 of these duties. A king or Ksatriya is not allowed to levy taxes on Brahmanas. But he may make his livelihood by levying minimal taxes, customs duties, and penalty fines upon his other subjects. Purport. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakura explains the position of Brahmanas and Ksatriyas as follows. Brahmanas have 6 occupational duties, of which 3 are compulsory, namely studying the Vedas, worshipping the deity, and giving charity. By teaching, by inducing others to worship the deity, and by accepting gifts, the Brahmanas receive the necessities of life. This is also confirmed in the Manu Samhita. Sanam tu karmanam asyan trini karmani jivika yajanadya pane chaiva vishuddhacha patigraha. Of the 6 occupational duties of the Brahmanas, 3 are compulsory, namely worship of the deity, study of the Vedas, and the giving of charity. In exchange, a Brahmana should receive charity, and this should be his means of livelihood. A Brahmana cannot take up any professional occupational duty for his livelihood. The Shastras especially stress that if one claims to be a Brahmana, he cannot engage in the service of anyone else. Otherwise, he at once falls from his position and becomes a Sudra. Sri Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami belong to a very respectful family. But because they engaged in the service of Nawab Hussain Shah, not even as ordinary clerks, but as ministers, they were ostracized from Brahmanical society. Unless a Brahmana is very pure, he cannot accept charity from others. Charity should be given to those who are pure. Even if one is born in a family of Brahmanas, if one acts as a Sudra, one cannot accept charity, for this is strictly prohibited. Although the Kshatriyas are almost as qualified as the Brahmanas, even they cannot accept charity. This is strictly prohibited in this verse by the word aprati graha. Aprati graha. What to speak of the lower social orders? Even the Kshatriyas must not accept charity. The king or government may levy taxes upon the citizens in various ways, by revenue duties, customs duties, realization of fines, and so on, provided the king is able to give full protection to his subjects, to assure the security of their life and property. Unless he is able to give protection, he cannot levy taxes. However, a king must not levy any tax upon the Brahmanas and the Vaishnavas fully engaged in Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna. Yes, Narada Muni continued to teach Yudhishthira Maharaj. He is speaking to Yudhishthira Maharaj. Because Yudhishthira Maharaj asked him a question, so he's speaking. So we find here how nature has perfectly arranged everything nicely. The material will say division of labor, right? They have division of labor. Like our body is divided into 4 parts. Similarly, our society is also divided into 4 parts. The head department, the hand department, the belly department, and the leg department. 4 departments is there. The whole society is designed also in that way, 4. And then the 4 spiritual activities are also added, because material nature or material object cannot function without the spiritual. This body cannot function without the soul. The whole universe cannot function without the soul. Your cell phone cannot function without what? Card, the SIM card. If you remove the SIM card, as expensive as your cell phone may be, it has no value. Value only when there is SIM card inside. The whole of the big house has no value if no soul, living entities there. There's no value. The house has no value. And after some time, it will start to go down in quality and it fall. If nobody uses it, it will fall one day. You may wonder why it's supposed to stay. Or if you park your car for years, not using it, after 10 years, not rust, you spark it to not work. Everything is finished, not function. So that is how nature has arranged everything perfectly. Here, Narada Muni is speaking about Brahmana. And he said, for a Brahmana, there are 6 occupational duties. How many? 6 occupational duties. A Brahmana has 6 occupational duties. So the 6 qualities or duties of a Brahmana is mentioned here. One is to study the Vedas compulsorily. The Brahmana must know the Vedas, must know the scriptures. It is compulsory for a Brahmana to study the scripture. He must know the scriptures. After knowing the scripture, after studying the scriptures perfectly, what to do? Teach others. The Brahmana must teach others. Means what? If you have trade, go and preach. If you have trade in your body, on your body, if you don't preach, you are Brahma Bandhu. You're not a Brahmana. You are a friend, a Brahmanical society. You are just a friend. You are just hanging there. You're not a Brahmana. A Brahmana must preach Krishna consciousness extensively every day, like Hanuman. His service is, Hanuman's service is constant and unimpeded. That's a Brahmana. That's a Brahmana. Preaches Krishna consciousness extensively, continuously. That is a duty. Just like, can you go without dressing?
No.
Can you go without eating?
No.
The same way, a Brahmana cannot go without preaching. The other day we mentioned His Holiness Japataka and he doesn't sleep. If he doesn't preach, he never give claim, he won't sleep. He won't sleep. I failed in my duty. Therefore, I'm not qualified to eat. I'm not qualified to sleep. So, a Brahmana must study the Vedas extensively, not to speculate, to find Brahman, Param Brahma, to find the supreme absolute truth. Brahma Nishtha, Srotriyam Brahma Nishtha. These two qualities he has, a Brahmana has it. Srotriyam Brahma Nishtha. He has heard perfectly, he has studied the scriptures perfectly from Acharya, and he has realization. He has fully understood that one has understood the scripture means you will preach. You become restless, you want to preach, you want to distribute Krishna. That is a sign that one has understood the scripture after studying. Just like if you have money, what do? You have to show it to people. Yes. If you don't block the road, how will people know that they have money? Right? Yes, you have to show it. You have a big house so that people, who is that place? Oh, that is Radha Devi. Yes. Yes. Then people start to worship you. Eh? They start to worship you. No, they start to envy. Start to, Look at him standing there. Come down, let us be the same. That is the energy you'll be getting every day from all directions. Get down, why are you there? My travel is full of envy. Even in the Harakesa movement, they are unlimited. They are unlimited. Prabhupada said that. Prabhupada said, in Chaitanya Charitamrita, in Bhagavatam. Yes. Envy. So, a Brahmana has to teach after studying the scriptures. And, number 3, worship the deity. A Brahmana must worship the deity. Here in West Africa, is complain. Brahmanas are asked to go to the altar, they refuse. No, I don't want to go there. So I was looking at, one time they were complaining to me seriously. See, these Brahmanas, they go to the altar, they refuse. So I was looking at them and they were talking, complaining seriously. And I was laughing in my mind. I was laughing, and eventually I laughed outside. So they were asking me, why are you laughing? I say, you are making a mistake. If you say Brahmana, he will go there. Is it not? If you say Brahmana, he will go there. That is his duty. You hang thread on the Shudra and you want him to become a Brahmana because you hang a thread on his body. Is that how to become a Brahmana? By hanging a thread there? Qualification. Yes. Then the fourth item is that he worships and he gives charity. He gives charity, he will teach others also deity worship. Not only teaching the scripture, he also teaches deity worship. He studied the scripture, he will teach the scripture, he worship the deity, he will teach the deity worshiping, he gives charity and what? Yes, he accepts charity. The Brahmana will accept charity. 6 qualities. That is the duty of a Ksatriya. He does not work. The Brahmana doesn't carry trade, go and work in a factory, not the Brahmana. He doesn't work under somebody. Why? A Brahmana is the head. Like we say, the head, the arms, the belly, and the feet. So the head, are the Brahmanas. So how a head will be at the feet? It's not feet now, it's different. So a Brahmana cannot go and work under somebody. His duty is to teach, not to work in a factory. Working in a factory means Sudra, not working under somebody is Sudra, not Brahmana. One lecture Srila Prabhupada gave, he said, Sudra dependent, Vaishya dependent, Ksatriya dependent, Brahmanas independent. The Brahmanas are independent. They are the head. The head is to guide the whole body. See, on the head, all the most important senses are situated on the head. Is it not? The 2 eyes are here. The 2 nostrils are here. 1 mouth is here. Yes. The 2 ears are here. Is it not? These are most important senses. The other senses are lower senses, and they're meant for lower activities. Is it not? Belly and genital, what is it? Low activities. That's for low activities, for low class people. The Brahmana is the head. So he's to guide. He has to guide the hands, he has to guide the stomach, he has to guide the feet. So he cannot work under somebody. So Prabhupada said here that even government, Krishna himself said that in Bhagavatam, in the presence of King Dhira. Even the government has no power to touch the Brahmana's property. Even the government. Why? Government means Ksatriya. Under Brahmana. So they have no power to touch Brahmana's property. They cannot give order. Only when a Brahmana falls, then a Ksatriya can chastise for purpose of correction. Otherwise, a Ksatriya can never chastise, order a Brahmana. Only if the Brahmana falls down. Now a Ksatriya can chastise and make a correction. Otherwise, even Ksatriyas are under Brahmana. Therefore, they cannot give order. They have to receive order. They go to Brahmanas. And those days, the Brahmanas are what you call cabinet members today for the king. They sit with the king to guide them how to rule. The Brahmanas guide the Kshatriyas how to rule. They guide the Vaishnavas how to do their occupational duty. They also guide the Sudras how to perform their duty for progress in life, Of the 6 occupational duties of the Brahmanas, 3 are compulsory, namely worship of the deity, study of the Vedas, and the giving of charity. In exchange, a Brahmana should receive charity, and this should be his means of livelihood, not working in the office, not doing any other business. His business is pure business, pure, not a contaminated business. A proper said pure consciousness. A Brahmana cannot take up any professional occupational duty for his livelihood. The Shastras especially stress that if one claims to be a Brahmana, he cannot engage in the service of anyone else. Otherwise, he at once falls from his position and becomes a Sudra. And Prabhupada gave example of great personalities, Nitya Siddhas, like Siddhartha Goswami, Rupa Goswami. They belong to a very respectful family. But because they engage in the service of Nawab Hussain Shah is Jarasandha in Krishna Lila, a demon, very powerful demon. He came in Chaitanya Lila and Nawab Hussain Shah. And Siddhartha Goswami and Rupa Goswami worked under him. Not as a Sudra, but as ministers. But because they work under Kshatriyas, they were ostracized. No more Brahmanas. Only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and made them back the Goswamis. Indeed, they became like Mohammedans and even changed their names. Unless they change their name to Muslims. Yes. Because they are working with the Muslims, so they give them names. And they accept it. Of course, they were pretending. They are not affected by any external things. But they are just doing what they're supposed to do, waiting for Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to come. Unless a Brahmana is very pure, he cannot accept charity from others. That is the system. That's the system. Charity should be given to those who are pure, because they will not engage it in sinful activities. So the giver will become purified. So if you give a gift to a very sinful person, how will you get purified? Even if one is born in a family of Brahmanas, if one acts as a Shudra, one cannot accept charity, for this is strictly prohibited. Although the Kshatriyas are almost as qualified as the Brahmanas, even they cannot accept charity. They have to give charity. A Kshatriya can perform jagya, but he cannot do outside. He can only do in the house. He cannot perform jagya outside. Jagya is especially strictly meant for qualified pure Brahmanas, because the effect will manifest automatically. If one is not the qualified Brahmana, do jagya, what will happen? Yeah, swaha, what will come out from swaha? Smoke. That's all you get. When the Kshatriyas, when the Brahmanas fail, the day the Brahmanas fell from their pure position was the day Parikshit was cursed by a Brahmana boy. Sringi. That's the beginning of Kali Yuga. From that day, Brahmanas have no quality again, so they cannot chant the mantra, and the mantra will not produce effect. So when they perform Jagya, they offer the cow to the fire, an old cow. They offer to the fire. They chanted the mantra. The cow didn't burn completely, so the calf didn't come out. Then the young Brahmana who was sitting there, he started to meditate. Let me bury this thing on the ground, so when everybody goes, I'll come and take it and eat. So he buried it was not properly burnt, not completely burnt to ashes, but it was half burnt. So he put it on the ground and covered it, thinking that when everybody is gone, he will come back and remove it. When he came back, it has germinated. It germinated into onions. So onion is cow. Unburnt cow, fermented cow. That was not completely burnt in the sacrifice. So the garlic is the bone. The onions is the flesh of the cow. So people are addicted to onions and garlic because it is flesh, it's meat. That is the origin of garlic and onion. So they are not. So if they are not qualified, that is the result. You don't get a perfect result. So properly repeating here, a Brahmana must be pure. Brahmana must be pure. Charity should be given to those who are pure. Why? The result will be perfect. You give charity to a pure Brahmana, you get the benefit immediately. If you give it to a sinful person, what will you get from them? You get sin, that's all. Even if one is born in a family of Brahmanas, if one acts as a Shudra, one cannot accept charity. For this is strictly prohibited because there is no good result from it. Although the Ksatriyas are almost as qualified as the Brahmanas, even they cannot accept charity. This is strictly prohibited in these ways by the word apratigraha. What to speak of the lower social orders? Even the Ksatriya must not accept charity. He should give charity. The king or government may levy taxes upon the citizens in various ways. 1. By revenue duties. Custom duties. Realization of fines. If one violates traffic law, it should be punished. You pay a fine. This is how government makes money. But now it is not making money, they are robbing. And they are qualified to take taxes from the citizens. The violators will pay fine, custom duties to be paid. They are qualified to do this only provided the king is able to give full protection to the subjects to assure the security of their life and property. Do you have that in your country? Therefore, they are robbers. Go and tell them like that. Do you know one tiny demon is there in Harkesan temple saying that government are robbers? And then what? What are they? Are they not? They are taking taxes, and they pulled, Lagos said they will put taxpayers' money in action. But what is it? Taxpayers' money in action. What is that? Just putting, covering potholes. Not fixing the road. It's the potholes they are just fixing. Is that the tax the people paid for? The people pay for road, good drinking water. The bare necessities for living, water is It's normal. Light, electricity, food is a necessity. It is necessary. But where are these things? But you are paying taxes. But where are the result of the taxes you are paying? Where is it? No roads, no food, no water, no light. Yes, insecurity, confronting everyone every day. Insecurity, haunting everyone. Means there's no government. That's what it means. Unless he is able to give protection, he cannot levy taxes. However, a king must not levy any tax upon the Brahmanas and the Vaishnavas who are fully engaged in Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna.
Hare.
Comments? Yes.
This is my humble obeisance into your divine lotus feet. God bless you, Srila Prabhupada and Srila Bhakti Maharaj. You explain so powerful the duties of Brahmanas that a Brahmana should intensively read scripture to know Krishna.
Yes.
And preach intensively.
Yes.
Every day, like Sri Anumanji. And a Brahmana cannot work in factory by listening. All this I feel that we do not have. Many Brahmanas in our society, Srila Prabhupada wanted to have many Brahmanas in our society. They are the end of the society. What should be our action, call and responsibility to become a good Brahmanas? As per the Srimad Bhagavatam states, can you please share your personal experience regarding this?
This is what Prabhupada has said here. This is what he has said here. We should study the scriptures. Bhakti Shastri, we should study Bhakti Shastri. Bhakti Bible, we should do it. It is compulsory. Srila Prabhupada mentioned that to take first initiation, Brahmana initiation, to take Brahmana initiation, Bhakti Shastri. To take sannyas, Bhakti Vaibhava. This is the standard Prabhupada said. And Prabhupada recommended that it is compulsory for every devotee to read 2 hours, not including the Bhagavatam. Some people, they judge like that. Yeah, I have done 1 hour. I was in the class for 1 hour, so I have done 1 hour. So it remained 1 hour. No. Compulsory 2 hours every day. Every devotee. Otherwise, you are not following Prabhupada. Yeah, we are violating Srila Prabhupada's instruction. We are not fulfilling the mission of Srila Prabhupada. He has a mission. He has a mission for establishing, a purpose for establishing ISKCON. And he clearly defined them, not just saying them verbally, he put them in a book so that we can get it every day. Study the scriptures. We should study. And I have to force people to go to do Bhakti Shastri. Lagos Temple, right from the time we moved down here, here, we have a systematic study of going through all our Bhagavad Gita, Sri Sopanis had, Eight of Instruction, Native Devotion. We do it here, but every day is by force. I have to force devotees to come. So we offend devotees to follow what the founder Acharya or the movement wanted from all of us. So what does that mean? Like I said, I was laughing at devotee with lamenting that the Brahmanas are not going to the altar. They're not devotees. the message is that we're not here for this. We only come here to disturb you. That's the message. Very, very easy to understand. We have come here just to disturb you, not for this. A person who has come for this, just like a person who's hungry, do you force a person to eat? A person who is hungry, you force a person to eat when the food is there? No. He will eat because they're hungry and the food is there, he will eat. So a person who has come for Krishna consciousness is in Hare Krishna temple. When is the time for program, he will be there. When is the time to study, he will be there. It is what we have come for. Just like if you have gone to school, you not go for class. The teacher has to go to the house to go and force you. You pay school fees, you register my school. Now, Haribo, were you not in the class? The teacher will do like that, come to the house to go and force you to come. No, you came to register in his school and he has collected his school fees. It's a duty to come to the classes regularly, study very carefully, pass exam. Your parents have paid. But because that is not our interest, but we have come here to destroy the movement, so we have to be forced. We make offense to you, and you make offense to us. So we're making offenses to each other. Is that Krishna consciousness? Is that why Prabhupada established the movement for? That is just it. So, for one who has come for Krishna consciousness, I'm just repeating what Prabhupada said a long time back in a lecture. There's a lecture he gave in Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 8, Text 20. In the lecture, Prabhupada said, have you come here to disturb Krishna or you have come here to serve Krishna? So one who has come here to serve Krishna, you do, I said, without being forced, right? Without being talked to. You have come here, you come here, you do what is here. The same way. You have come here to be a devotee, you study the scripture. You do Bhakti Sastri willingly, joyfully, like other places they are doing. Every year we are going to Mayapur, to Vrindavan, and other places. We are, next month we will start our online teachings. So many devotees, many. Even in Malaysia, they just finished the badges for license. They just finished this year. We did the ceremony and the certificate giving. And there it was announced, there was, if I'm not mistaken, about 60 illiterate people did Bhakti Sastri. 60 illiterate. They did Bhakti Sastri, Malaysia. Just last week, they did the ceremony, graduation ceremony. 60 illiterate. They did Bhakti Sastri. What does that mean? They are devotees. They are devotees. They came to Hare Krishna movement for Krishna consciousness. So there's no impediment. There's no impediment. There's no difficulty. Is it difficult to manage people like that? It's not difficult. Because they are flowing with everything, the teacher will be very happy to offload. Because when the audience are eager, the Krishna Vyasade will infuse the speaker beyond his capacity to speak. That is our process. The speaker will offload according to the appetite of the audience. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spoke Admarama verse to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya 9 times. 9. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, socially speaking, is Bhattacharya. Bhattacharya means those who have crossed the ocean of the Vedas. They have swum across the ocean of the Vedas. They are Bhattacharyas. He's Bhattacharya, well known, famous in the whole world. Bhattacharya. He's a teacher. And Sanatana Goswami, we just had, they were thrown out of Brahmanical society because they worked with Hussein Shah, Nawab Hussein Shah, a Muslim. They were removed. So socially speaking, they were a Shudra, and here is the topmost first-class Brahmana. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would speak only 9 times Ad Madama verse. Sanatana Goswami 61 times. What is the difference? Why he spoke 9 to 61? What is the difference? The quality of the two devotees, their eagerness to hear, to be devotee. Yes, their purity provoked the Lord to speak. So that is the answer. All right?
Yes. So thank you thank you, Swami, for the elaborations.
All right, Hare Krishna. Last question.
Concerning teach of the Brahmana to read the scripture and do not work under someone. And also, she also said that the thought should be taken because of time, place, circumstances. Now we have a case whereby Brahmanas find maybe at the sake of doctors, maybe a doctor or something. They work under someone. Is it recommended or not?
So we have doctors who are working under somebody. Is it recommended? His Holiness Radha Maharaj opened the Bhaktivedanta hospital for devotees. So they're not working under somebody, they are working under Prabhupada. That is approved, that is authentic. Krishna has given us intelligence. We should use it. When Maharaj did that, other devotees almost killed him. Why? No. This pure bhakti, pure. The same people, they are going to that hospital today. The same people who were criticizing, blaspheming, almost crucifying, not almost, crucifying him. The hospital was closed for years. Yes, because of that. Before finally, when Krishna wants something, what can they do? So it came out. The same people are now going there, the hospital. As soon as he entered the hospital, the first thing, Hare Krishna, that is welcome. Prabhupada is singing. And the first thing, the first person to see also is Prabhupada. Not even the doctors and nurses or the workers there. Prabhupada, big asana. That's just, as he just entered like this, Prabhupada is see what he's chanting. Prabhupada Japa chanting. That's the first thing. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? No, this is not. Prabhupada didn't say that. What did Prabhupada say? What did Prabhupada say that you are following? When we don't like something, Prabhupada didn't say that. When we like it, Prabhupada said it. That is not bona fide. You don't bona fide. Whatever facilitate our Christian consciousness will be accepted. Is it not? So is that facilitating our Christian consciousness or not? So what is wrong with that? What our Acharya said, anything which facilitates our Christian consciousness should be accepted. Devotees are going there From all over the world, devotees are going there, getting treated, getting better health to do their services. Even those who left the body there, they left the body in association of devotees. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? It is inauspicious to leave the body in other hospitals. It's auspicious to leave the body in Harikeshan Hospital, where the holy name is constantly being chanted with devotees all around. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.
Jai.